Derby win on May 7, and this is the lineup as submitted. The goalkeeper Josh Langdon, number 4 Tyson Martin, 5 Oscar Ludwig, 6 Janiel De Silva, 10 Matthew Brown, 14 Christian Bramura, 12 Jose 16 Mitchell Nichols, 17 Paul Smith, 18 Beckwith, 23 Matt Schmidt. We got Chuck Farrell in kickoff, 23 Scott behind the benches. Certainly played a role this evening. Got Power in there, cut strip. Both sides in looking resplendent in all blue. The referee for tonight's game, Issy Crespo. The assistants, Misuk Park and Carlos Areza.
Wih, benar. Mana sandal putus? Terlalu besar.
Itu bukan sandal perempuan kan?
Laki lah ini. Enak. Ringan dia ya. Nah. Ini kan bisa cowok bisa cewek. Cuma kalau cewek pakai kelihatan. Berapa ini?
Berapa tadi ya? 40 tadi.
Semoga bisa bagian. Semoga kebagian.
Duh, kok ono A1 nih? Kamu tuh gede kan?
Ini ngano. Nengok bang, neng kos-kosan kono.
Kosnya sama Dendi.
Neng ngano, neng Tanjung.
Podo mana iki udah Tanjung.
Orang udah ngomong kemarin. A1. Berapa sih ini? 30 ini?
Enggak tahu.
21 ya, udah 21 sekarang ya.
Tadi kan 50 kembali berapa tadi? 16. Berarti ini ya 50 dikurangi 16 itu berapa?
50 kurang 16.
34.
Beli mahal ya rokok dari sini.
Beli di mana?
Di atas di warung arah kiri jalan tuh. So biasanya Surya kalau beli itu. Enggak, 10.000 dapat 6. Di tempatku.
Di sini semua mahal.
Makanya
34. Kalau 34 ya mending beli EC.
EC berapa?
34 yang gue beli.
Masa?
Isi 20 namanya. Kalau yang kayak yang itu,
Oh 34 ya EC yang itu yang panjang kecil itu.
iya yang golden dip yang itu.
Iya tahu.
Itu 34 kan isi 20. Kalau yang itu tuh cuma berapa? Cuma
itu sekitar 20 berapa?
Enggak nyampe 30 lah, 27-an kalau enggak salah.
Yang
Gitu.
Ibu nggak nawarin rental masih keluar tamunya.
Enggak tahu kalau yang itu. Kan udah ngomong.
Udah kayaknya udah ibu udah nakar kayaknya. Jalan kaki kayaknya deh. Apa Grab Gojek kayaknya.
Oh berarti dia nggak bisa naik motor.
Kayaknya. Tadi aku lihat kayaknya ada yang jemput. Grab atau Gojek.
Nah ini berarti keluar kan?
Udah di sana.
Susah kalau perempuan itu kita mau masuk.
Kita kan ada kunci CRF.
Iya tapi takutnya pas
lagi mandi gitu ya.
Ya kalau cuma pakai begini sih nggak masalah. Tapi kalau perempuan kan sukanya telanjang.
Iya. Kemarin tuh loh.
Mau nutup apa itu? Mata pam.
Hendra kan kesini tadi.
Apa ini apa sih?
Fresh ya.
Play on and pressure applied by Nichols, almost enough for Power to launch an attack.
Kurangnya 2.
Able to be chased down by Beckwith.
Aku pikir ini sini.
Stepping forward is Ludwig.
Ramai tidak?
Beckwith now shaping for the cross and playing it into Morgan. Beckwith able to recover and get the cross in. There it falls through the back post. Shot taken on by Schmidt.
Atau berapa harganya?
Rampat internya
By
berapa?
McHenry, but the lunging effort by the defender name is Matt Schmidt. He's in a slightly more advanced role this evening.
Kayaknya kisaran gitu lah.
Already had
Mana orangnya besar nggak lemah.
attacking touches.
Iya, kalau mau.
Memorinya besar dia nggak lemah. Ini
Berapa itu?
Really slippery surface
Apa sih?
RAM-nya
here
3.
this evening by the looks of it. That one almost caught out
3,
Ludwig and
memorinya cuma 13.
played by
Iya,
Mr.
iya.
Crespo, the referee. Playing.
Kemudian enak.
There goes Dan Morgan.
Iya itu ini nggak kuat ya dulu. Aku pegang Vivo yang RAM 4
Hmm.
128.
Get it back and thought about the cross, but Beckwith closed it down. Here's
Pernah
Valdemarian.
nge-lag dia.
inside McLean.
Yang udah hapus satunya saya.
Pass goes for Love Samira. Boys, another misplaced pass by Brody. Boys, that's a couple of nervous moments, and that is going to be a very early yellow card for Ollie Klasner. Free kick taken quickly, and the free kick goes high into the air, and once again, Knight's able to pinch the ball back to their territory, and Beckwith's cross-come shot is comfortably claimed by Zabax.
Bisa ketemu harus ingatin aku ya. Kalau mau gajian ya.
Tapi nanti kalau ada duit mau beli tempat-tempat tinggi biar bersih.
Kenapa?
Boys regaining his feet and getting off, and pressure applied once again by Martin, and that pass goes straight to Beckwith. Gold Coast Knights with a great chance here. Now Nichols trying to square it, and it falls into the middle, but Rymora just couldn't create the space there for the shot.
Apa ini?
That one is rifled behind. Penn Power at the cost of a corner. Here comes Schmidt from the opposite flank to take this one. We'll have
Cepat gitu ya?
Iya.
support nearby.
Enggak, maksudnya ada banyak ini aplikasi yang ini.
Max
Iya.
Brown.
Oh. Berapa itu kemarin?
Lagi beli second tadi.
1,5.
Iya, corona nih habis semua aku. HP ku dulu iPhone 7 1 sama Oppo tuh 1.
Terus dijual.
Jual semua.
Anjay.
Maka dia tutup.
That one is rifled
Cuma ada
behind.
anak mas, enggak kan?
Ada tapi
Power at the cost of a corner.
Sama istrinya.
mantap.
Oh iya. Terus masih nanggung
Comes
nanggung
Schmidt
ya.
from the
Yang
opposite
ngirim-ngirim
flank
inilah
to
uang
take this
duluan,
one.
Iya.
ya kan?
We'll have
Harusnya iya.
support
Kalau
nearby.
nanti belum ada.
Ya situasinya sekarang kan ya.
Form of Max Brown.
Aku kan udah bilang gak suruh bikin rekening dia nggak bikin gitu. Aku malas kalau mau sebenarnya.
Gue bilang sama istrinya itu. Gak mau buatnya.
Enggak, anakku tak suruh buat.
Oh biar ngirim ke dia itu.
Langsung ke dia gitu loh.
Kalau ke mamanya habis mungkin habis di ini. Iya kan?
Aku gak percaya kan. Kalau ke dia kan mau dihabis-habisin
Breaknya
terserah.
Udah berapa SD? Udah kelas berapa?
Hampir SMP.
That one is
Entah Agustus.
rifled
entah
behind.
bulan depan SMP.
Power
Udah
at the
masih
cost
SMP.
of a corner.
Tahu lah dia kalau udah pegang rekening kan.
Nah ya itu makanya tak suruh
Here comes
bikin.
Schmidt from the
Nggak mau
opposite
dia.
flank to take this one.
Tapi katanya belum
Have
bisa.
Belum ada KTP rekening.
support nearby.
Bisa pakai apa? KTA
Max Brown.
atau kartu pelajar tuh bisa.
Hmm. Gimana dia dia?
Schmidt,
Di lain.
Oh, di
regular
Kelang.
presence for.
Kita lahir besar kan bisa
Chris
dibilang
Knight.
aku orang sana.
Oh
In
berarti
case it was Brown who was
yang
dispossessed.
merantau ke sana
Not that
rantau
one
berarti.
back.
Bukan merantau.
Iya.
Cleared all the way down towards
dulu kan
Zabax.
Imigrasi gitu.
Bukan. Orang tua
Love
aku kan dulu
Samira.
kerja di
Forward for his
Surabaya.
Gregory Terrace teammate, Valdemarian.
Plywood.
Hmm, terus
Nah dari Plywood itu di
Caught Joy for John Cosmina's side.
bagian di apa?
Enjoyed the best run of
jelaskan ke sana gitu.
GPS results in
ke masuk ke
school's
Korea.
history.
Hmm.
Nah di Gorindo tuh orang tua aku dari Kalimantan tuh senang beli tanah di rumah.
Reigning GPS football premiers Gregory Terrace.
Karena bapakku nggak ada.
A few GPS products on show tonight. A couple of
Akhirnya balik lagi ke bawah.
Nudgy
Aku
products as
balik ke
well.
bawah baru dapat 12 tahun.
There isn't a GPS product. Jesse Rigby, that's searching ball forward, but
Hmm. Berarti tanah di sana masih ada di Kalimantan.
Udah habis dijual semua
Boleh.
karena nggak ada niatan pulang ke sana.
pick that one out. can't get that one by the wall as it does its job. Ball back for Woolies. He looks away. Romora goes down and he's one of the power players. McLean didn't make any contact there, so simple play on suffices. De Silva lifts that one up. Morgan angling the pass down the touchline, but De Silva giving Veldemariam a whole lot of room to work. Veldemariam commits a foul, and Powell will be able to see Gold Coast Knights clear their lines.
Ada yang telepon loh. Hah? Ada yang telepon.
A little bit too hard that pass was for the former A-Leagues midfielder. I'd say the A-Leagues midfielder because he played for quite a few clubs at the national level. So just hit that one away, and here it is at the feet of the Gold Coast Knights captain. He goes for Brymora. Brown support, and he'll clip it forward to Paldo. Watched closely by Greenwood. Paldo with the clever little back heel, and Nichols thinking about the cutback. Woolley with the track back though, and he's not impressed with his teammate, and let's wait and see what's going on here. As looks like we've got a power player down injured. Can't tell who it is from this angle. That does mean we'll have a brief break in play. In Power, they've actually, this is their third match since the rain-out weekend of May 14. Last up they were at Brisbane City, so we started our second pass through the competition here in Queensland. It's a Brent and Fox double. Up to third place on the NPL Queensland ladder. Gold Coast Knights, this is their first game since the 7th of May. And they'll win the Gold Coast Derby. Will Peck, the difference there. And perhaps one silver lining advantage of that long layoff. Matt Schmidt was an early departure. So we hope Jake McLean is not going to be an early exit from this match. McLean was part of Strikers' run to the then FFA Cup semi-finals in 2019, and what a run that was. Schmidt, the all clear to resume. Comes that corner. It's a low driving ball in there, and it was deflected just behind for another corner. Brief discussion between the central defenders, the top of the penalty spot. Silver and Ludwig. Delivery again, finding the head of Ludwig, and it's cleared off the line, but still not out of the box. Ludwig just hacking it towards goal, and now Veldemariam, he's in space for Pempara. He's got Love Samira for support ahead of him, and Nichols cynically hacking down the young attacker, and that is going to be a yellow card that the Knights captain is probably going to consider well worth it, considering how dangerous that attack was looking. This is third yellow card of the season, having picked up 2 in the league so far. Just give his teammates a chance to get back and set up. Generously, you'd be calling that a veteran play from Mitch Nichols. Cousins pass, unable to be brought under control. Under pressure by Boyce, who does his duty as nominal central defender. And one thing that stood out so far, Boyce is the only shut down Beckwith, and the block could fall now, and Tapaldo gets a shot away, and we're going to come back now for a free kick. Sure that either side are overly pleased with that decision from Izzy Crespo. You can hear Knights thinking that that handball occurred inside the box, and Power probably feeling like that advantage had been played with the chance for Bromora and Tapaldo. Either way, that's the decision, and that's what we're playing with. Schmidt addressing the free kick. Schmidt with the in-swinging ball, and just evades the upset of Ludwig and Peck. All that one really needed was a bit of a touch. From the Kappa Women's Super Cup, Sunshine Coast Wanderers up 1-0 over Taringa Rovers. For the time being, bring it back to the action here, and the point I was getting at for that last attack from the visitors, Boyce is the only nominal central defender. We've got the fullbacks Greenwood and McHenry and Dan Morgan, but it looks like it is Jesse Rigby who's taken up station next to Boyce. Actually, at times, possibly even a back three with Greenwood. There's Rigby. He goes all the way back to the experienced head of Phil Zabax. It's putting the pressure on. Boyce able to clear it away. Veldemariam battling with Peck. Schmidt sending the ball all the way back for Langdon. Goes here's Nichols. And Boyce and Nichols getting the pass away. Brymora back now for Nichols, but Plusnan with the intervention. Martin. Offering support for De Silva. Here is Martin on the ball. Ludwig stepping out and picking that ball up. Back it goes now for Nichols. He's shaping for the strike. Just blazing that one over the bar, Mitch Nichols. A couple of fairly vocal benches tonight. Is that going to be the end of the night for Jake McLean? It certainly looks that way. He's heading over for treatment. Reshuffle coming for Penn Power. Zabaks wins that one. Not to play it back forward to Silva, instead going forward for Schmidt. And could backfire now for Knights. It's Morgan. See what he was trying to do, but De Silva, player that was going to be on the receiving end of that pass. There goes Schmidt. Schmidt just can't take the spin off the ball, and here comes the change now for Penn Power. Is Brenton Fox making his way onto the pitch. Pretty handy play to call on, Brenton Fox. 2 goals this season. Two goals on the weekend, I beg your pardon, to double his tally for the season in the NPL. It's Martin. Ludwig. Inside for Martin, and he'll keep the switch going. Brown. Will Peck. Peck just lunging to keep a hold of possession, and De Silva, another player slipping. We've seen a couple of players struggling to keep their footing for both sides. So the weather's been dry enough to get this game played, but see the damage that all the rain we've had so far in 2022. Ludwig just happy to let that one roll behind, with Morgan not continuing his run. De Silva, he's under pressure here from Samira, and here is Fox picking the pockets. Almost played it before he let that one roll through, and Langdon throwing it out now for Beckwith. With this night side under Scott McDonald, their centre backs have licence to roam. Obviously not all at once, but Morgan
join in the attack as try and start another one there, but Langdon's pass is accepted in midfield, and here goes Fox. Makes its way to Nichols, and now Martin. He's checking his run, just waiting for support. He's only got a few players in front of him. Samira just puts Martin off enough to win the ball back, and here is Malachi Samira. Can he get a touch ahead of De Silva? He gets back to his feet in time. He's got Valdemarian for support in the middle. Can he get the ball away? And Peck is there for the interception, and actually it rolls out to this near side for Luke Beckwith. Spin almost working out for Brymora. Samira with really blunt appraisal of what just happened there. But meantime, it's Tapaldo to shape up on his right foot, and that shot is blocked by Rigby. Some half-hearted appeals for handball, not given. By Valdemariam. Beat one, can he beat a second? He can't. Instead he'll look to play the pass through for Fox. And down goes Fox. I'm not sure how much Langdon got the ball. That is going to be a corner though, because clearly Izzy Crespo feels like he caught some of the ball, and despite vociferous protestations from Fox, Valdemariam and Boyce, the decision has been made. So, a flashpoint, and now Fox going over to discuss Meeshoek Park, and now Izzy Crespo is making his way over towards one of the benches. A break in play is not quite sure what's just happened there with Izzy Crespo running over, but in the meantime, back to the footballing action as that corner goes in, and Langdon got all the ball there. And clearly for the corner to be awarded, he would have had to have gotten some of the ball. A challenge on Brenton Fox. We can see here in the studio, there's nothing to suggest that was an incorrect decision. Power protests might have been. De Silva over for Martin, but not enough on that pass now, and Woolley is denied by an excellent last-ditch challenge there by Ludwig, and Samira now going toe-to-toe with Martin in midfield, and the temperature is starting to rise on the pitch here at AJ Kelly Park. Playing it forward, McHenry. Seems like we're seeing both sides just still trying to literally and figuratively find their footing. Morgan with the block, loves Samira. About the turn, but instead played it back, just opting to keep possession there. Plusnen get possession back in favour of Boyce. Here come Knights.
Itu kali lihat tuh maksudnya.
Iya,
Oh.
pasnya doang.
And Mariam, I think, was just hoping for a calm roll to his footing because he had stolen a few yards of space. Shaniel De Silva. Looks like he's feeling the effects of that stretch out, but half an hour gone here, it's back in action. Peck sizing up what he can do, and loose pass, and Morgan, he's Peck sizing up what he can do, and loose pass, and Morgan, he's very busy in this first half, up and down the touchline. De Silva shoving over Woolley, and the free kick taken 5 yards further forward of where it could have been by, and then Woolley just wasting that opportunity. I think coaching staff, Aaron Philp, Ben Ryan and company were pleased with that. Boys, all the way back for Zabax. Brown for Beckwith. Nichols, beautifully weighted ball. Beckwith, he's into the box. He'll square it, and it's just behind Brymora, who would have had an open net for the opening goal of the match. And this really has been a game of fine margins so far as we await our initial breakthrough. Heavy touch by Brown, and the throw-in goes the way of the visitors. And it looks like we're going to have Brenton Fox getting a talking to by Izzy Crespo, perhaps just reminding him that, perhaps reminding him about the new FQ Respect the Referee initiatives. So Fox is a player that plays with a lot of intensity. Usually works out quite well for him. Here is Fox, and excellent work by Brown to snuff that one out. Schmidt gives the ball back just as quickly, and Woolley on the left foot over for Morgan, chests it down. Nichols can't get a foot to it. We're now trying to break down this blue wall in front of them. final 10 minutes of the first half of this Australia Cup Round 5 SEQ qualifying match. James Coughlin bringing you all the action on FQTV. Gold Coast Knights would have shaded it in terms of clear-cut chances, but clear enough as it would seem, as excellent interception there by Plasnan and Mariam and Silva coming together. So, strong collision between two big boys. There goes Nichols. One run out for Beckwith. Beckwith with a weak pass that Boyce is able to pounce on. It's flipped forward now with Samira. Goes to battle with Peck and try and put his speed to good use, but the youngster is not quite that fast. Plenty of confidence when dribbling at defenders. Malachi loves Samira. Plasnan winning that battle with Nichols. Langdon now for Ludwig. So Ludwig was captain of the NPL All-Stars last year when they played the Brisbane Roar. And a loose pass, loves Samira. Has brought that one under control instead. Gets that one off and shot just sails harmlessly over the bar, and you would have to consider that a very fortunate escape for Gold Coast Knights. Neither side's been overly comfortable playing it out of their own end. Knights' chances have come from loose pen power. Dan Morgan. Tyson Martin. See him come forward. Feed it out for Nichols. A beautiful pass. Now it's not down. Here's Martin with the shot. And a beautiful save there by Zabax. As Martin, for all money, thought he was there to break the deadlock. Like half a metre either side of Phil Zabax there, and that probably would have been the opening goal, but instead, Zabax coming up big. Near post, headed away, and Brown, he was defended by Beckwith, and Beckwith cannot actually knock down Morgan, and here comes Dan Morgan. He's got Veldemariam ahead of him, and he'll spray it all the way out wide. Power, trying to get a chance before Knights get back in numbers, but instead, he's cleared away by Brown. It is getting much more stretched, and call for handball against Bromora. Plasnan. Veldemariam. Fox. A left-footed strike from Woolley is straight into the midsection there of Langdon. Taken as well to ensure there's no rebound. Knights on the attack again. Brown. Heck, I don't think he got a whole lot of the ball there, and neither does Missy Crespo, and cleaned out Greenwood. He's it, so the defender's back up on his feet. See the idea of the pass, but execution wasn't quite there as a trio of Knights players in the way. Nichols. Beckwith.
Back head to head with Morgan.
Run forward instead, playing it back forward to Silva. Now inside. Heck. Slide it forward for Brown to cut it back first time, and eventually able to be cleared by Boyce. All and all tackle. Bench. McDonald looks like. That one forward, but Valdemariam can't chase that one down. Beckwith again. That would have been a promising run for him had he not have lost his footing there. And perhaps out of frustration, he lashed out at Boyce. And again, Dan Morgan. Looks like he's going to be the one getting the talking to. Stayed down, and now eventually finding who the person the whistle is. Going to be a yellow card for Luke Beckwith. We've just seen Husband on the ground as well, and that is definitely not what Penn Power would have been hoping to see if Boyce is back up his feet at least, but only Busman. The effects of that collision. Already had to replace McLean in the 22nd minute. Both midfielders.
We have just ticked over 45 minutes and we only have a couple of minutes stoppage time as well.
Probably more likely to see this one through to the break. For a holding midfielder type, Joseph Hitchcock will probably be the obvious option. Free kick doesn't really amount to a whole lot, other than a match fit free throw-in. Over the sideline, and Knights possibly the final attack of the first half, as they won't even get the chance to launch that attack as whistle from Missy Crespo signals a half-time break. It is scoreless at AJ Kelly Park. Sides with their chances, although that save on Tyson Martin. The best opportunity of the first half will be back. Second 45 minutes, right after these messages.
Goodwin Park, home of Olympic FC, with the equaliser campaign yet again. We were very lucky tonight. We actually had Stephen Hoang, the candidate for the LNP, and Graham Perrott, who's the ALP member for this electorate. Fantastic home crowd that we had, and they actually got to talk to the crowd and tell them their plans about how they will be committed to female football going forward. We're investing in Olympic FC, not only for the future, but potentially as a training base for the Women's World Cup next year. Why the Equaliser campaign? Well, the Equaliser campaign is part of Legacy 23. Football Australia put the Legacy 23 plan together to try and leverage the FIFA Women's World Cup, which is coming next year to Australia and New Zealand. Community facilities are an integral part of improving the capacity and capability of clubs all across the country, and the Equaliser plays its part. We identified that only 35% of female facilities across the nation are actually female friendly, and we're aiming for 100%. So the Equaliser campaign is calling upon all sides of politics to support women's football through female-friendly facilities that give enclosed showers, toilets and change and make a safe, inviting environment. If I had one message to Stephen and Graham, moving on from this event today, is that you've seen how important this club is to the community. Now all you've got to do is invest in that community and deliver female players within this club to make sure that they have equal opportunities, the same as the men.
sa Jerman. Oh, ini kesetnya kita padahal. Okay. Mas, kilo buat kopinya, cafe pressnya. Kalau kita beli kopi loh. Iya bisa. Cuman kan dia harus turun.
Welcome back, everybody, for the second half of this Australia Cup Round 5 match between Peninsula Power and Gold Coast Knights. Two Queensland heavyweights facing off, and we are yet to have a breakthrough thus far. Tyson Martin with the best chance of the first half. Stands, it looks like the sides are as they... Actually, no, they are not. I can see Joseph Hitchcock in 19 on. He will almost certainly have replaced the injured Ollie Plusnen. So, half-time change there for the home side.
Oh, ini veteran.
Just waiting for the final confirmation. It's like with
Ini loh yang
on
canangnya.
the other side of the pitch, just chatting with the power bench.
Canang.
That's what I can see in front of me. Let's wait for confirmation. From the ground announcer when it comes through. It is Power starting things off in the second half. Forward now, Valdemariam. Henry. Drive for the byline and look to square it back, but Martin. Interception to Halbo. He was fouled apparently by Boyce. See a whole lot on that one. But the referee, see Crespo decided that it was enough there. Second change now for Penn Power mate, Joseph Hitchcock on. Brenton Fox to replace the injured Jake McLean. About 22 minutes. Remora brings up under control. Remora's reaction sums up that pass as Morgan, standout of the first half, launches that ball forward. Back now for Valdemariam to take the shot on. And he can only find the netting behind Josh Langdon's goal.
second meeting between these clubs in 2022. It is also the second meeting in the FFA/Australia Cup as Malachi Love Samira, he looks like he might have been clipped from behind there, but in the opinion of the referee, Janiel Da Silva got the football as he knocked down the Powers young flyer. And a loose touch there could free up Morgan. He'll clip it there for Love Samira. And Langdon, calming presence, just taking a few seconds, and now Morgan pressed down, and now Valdemariam is a little bit lackadaisical on the ball. Either side wanting to back down from a loose ball or a 50-50 challenge. Da Silva winning that one. Go back to back as it Boyce winning the ball back for the home side. Greenwood drive that one forward, but can't find Love Samira. Hitchcock. This is the second meeting between these sides in the FFA/Australia Cup 2019 preliminary round 6, which is actually the round that the winner of this match will advance to. Gold Coast Knights won that one down at the Croatian Sports Centre 4-2. Woolley, beautiful ball through, and that could free up Samira, and he was the target from that cross from McHenry by the looks of it. See Woolley with an excellent through ball, and does come at the benefit of a corner for Penn Power. Can they make this one count? Bodies around Langdon. They can find a friendly head, which they can't. Instead it is Nichols. Follow up. Greenwood with the header. Lofting it forward, and here's Woolley. He'll have to slide it in with his right foot. McHenry. Referee very clear, just clear and quick in his decision, pointing out the goal kick, which is taken quickly. There's Brown to free up to Paldo, but Zabak's in that race. Rigby, makeshift centre back. Chested down by Da Silva, now Nichols. Busy tonight, he did have that chance just after the half-hour mark where he rifled it into the side of Zabak's goal. Turn provider, here is Brown on the right foot. He sees an overlapping run. Nichols not on the same page as Beckwith. Well for Love Samira. Silva on to Peck with the first touch, and it's the Englishman, Will Peck. Beautiful ball forward, but it was well read by Boyce. Morgan beating Beckwith to the loose ball. Back for the original foul. Fox was clipped there by Nichols. Been some pretty heavy collisions so far as Boyce is back on his feet. Mariam now looking for the return pass from Woolley. Instead, skipped by Brown and Martin. Nothing given for Love Samira as wasn't convinced about the level of contact, but plenty of contact in that one. And how about that block by, I think it was Will Peck. Called on for defensive duty again. It's Schmidt. Beautifully timed tackle, and now De Silva. Defender picked up from Altona Magic. Gets inside for Martin and just put off enough by Hitchcock. One of the Gregory Terrace contingent, Joseph Hitchcock. Love Samira out for McHenry. McHenry is making the run now, gets on the end of the pass from Greenwood as he just sizes up his options. A little back heel, and Schmidt first to react. And you can see it's a whole lot of midfield right now. Some trying conditions to run in, especially if you're going against the breeze. Mariam, he could be in here and go for the there, and actually that was play on. I thought an offside flag might have gone up if I'm being completely honest there. As Boyce heads that one back. Now the question becomes rest against rust. Played in 3.5 weeks. Well, Penn Power backing up from a game on Saturday. It's going to be the third game in approximately 10 days. Maybe 11. I don't trust the commentators' maths. That is arguably why we saw a few changes to the starting lineup for Penn Power. Get some fresh legs in there. Plasnin. One of the players brought in. Veldemariam in the start ahead of Polyak. Polyak will be a pretty handy weapon to call upon in the last half hour, or possibly hour if we can't find a breakthrough. Now, Veldemariam, this could be a great opportunity for him as he starts to take on a tiring defence, but we chase down the loose ball. He looks like he's starting to show a bit of fatigue. And that one will eventually roll over the sideline. We are going to have a substitution now. See Kai Tapaldo making way. Still just short of an hour, and coming on in his place will be Charlie Dixon in 22. Just presenting an option for Knights as they go to clear their line. Hitchcock just shoving him over. Some fresh legs injected into the match. To close down Martin, forcing the loose pass, and that one definitely off the hand of Veldemariam, but the advantage played. There's Martin, if he can slide it forward for Brown and get the ball back. Tyson Martin. The ball is made off Hitchcock, and behind it goes for the corner. Beg your pardon, that was off Brody Boyce. There goes the duo of Schmidt and Brown for this corner. Driving ball, taking a deflection, and no other option for Greenwood other than just heading it behind. Tick over an hour played here at chilly AJ Kelly Park. Despite the rise from Schmidt, no free kick awarded. Schmidt instead rebounding there for the cross. The offside flag has gone up against Dixon or Rymora, and Ludwig, out of frustration, drills that one towards the goal, but not on target. And may possibly have another substitution based on the calls for the referee, but I guess nothing doing. The crowd just wanted to offer some advice. Tackle it for a second there. Possibly was going to be a really good one from Rymora. Eventually pulled up for the free kick. McHenry. Can he find a target in the middle? He can't with that one. Peck clearing it with Veldemariam. See, not so much the late collection, because he did get the ball. It was the raised foot, and that is going to be a yellow card for Solomon Veldemariam. Very quick to apologise to Peck. It is now 2 yellow cards apiece. Peck is actually trying to continue the case to say it could have been something more than a yellow card, but I'm sure that's really going to have the desired effect. That was a clean hit from Langdon, and by Ludwig, and still just waiting for the breakthrough. Martin now stumbling once again. I've lost count of the number of players that have been unable to hold their footing on the pitch at the moment. It's definitely patchy, but not a whole lot you can really expect from these grounds, given the sheer volume of rain. We've had us all Lions posting a couple of weeks ago that it's already 300 mils over the annual average rain totals for Brisbane. So the fact that these grounds are playable is a testament to the hard work of the crews to get them ready to play. Mora robbed, and now here goes Penn Power. The counter, and Langdon, he's out of his box, so he's just got to hook that one clear. Make sure that it's far enough away that Dan Morgan can't quickly retrieve that. That goes now for Woolley. Out wide for McHenry. That right foot around it. Now Fox. His shot is blocked by Nichols. And Penn Power definitely getting in the ascendancy. It's like one side is going to find the breakthrough in the next few minutes. He's shading them. Now seeming like they're all out to try and avoid conceding. Well-drilled side that they tend to be. Aware of the counter-attack. In this case, just the attack as Greenwood going for a bit of a run, and now it could still fall for the defender Greenwood, but just can't wrap his foot around that one. Check out that run again. Substitution coming up as well, but a run there by Greenwood, getting by 4 defenders, and there is shot taking place, and coming on in 21 is Bavan Atwal. He will be replacing Schmidt, who, as mentioned in the first half, did leave that Gold Coast derby with an injury. Samir are able to find Veldemariam in space, and he'll go right to work against the substitute Atwal, and draw that one off the midsection of Ludwig for the corner. Minutes of normal time to go. Is this the moment for Power to find the breakthrough? it on, and it goes for another power corner. That's what they were appealing for, and looks like that is what they're going to get. We'll bring you some of the scores from around the grounds as well. Got a cup set alert. Southside Eagles 2-0 up over East. Rochdale 4-0 up over Bayside, and Gold Coast Wanderers leading Mitchelton 2-1. The foul allowing Gold Coast Knights to relieve the pressure. Those scores from around the ground. Should say a big thanks to the off-screen production team at home. Keeping us up to date. Pass was telegraphed and McHenry got the interception but couldn't do much with it. Now Beckwith over, and he will now take up station on that left fullback role. As a fairly cynical shove there from Bromora on Josh Woolley. A few powder keg moments in this game. Sides know each other very well. They've played some memorable matches against one another. 2019 semi-final, which Gold Coast Knights won on their way to the grand final. Mariam in the race to Peck, Nichols. Beckwith getting it inside now. Clever little ball from Atwell for Bromora. And he cannot get the shot on target. And that is Knights' best chance of the second half as we check out the replay. Beckwith. Clever little ball back from Atwell. Trying to slide it into the far post. Rushing Zavax. Another substitution. And I think it will be. It is the end of the night for Solomon Valdemariam. So that is Polyak coming on. There is a difference maker to bring off the bench for Penn Power. That's as good as it'll get for them. Goes for Hitchcock. And looks like no free kick there. Power player got the ball first according to the referee. Touch by the substitute Polyak. Goes now McHenry. Can he find the delivery towards the back post? But Langdon sprung up and got that one with ease. This comes a mental battle as much as it does physical at this time of the game. Wants to make the mistake that'll knock their team out of the 2022 Australia Cup. Heavy touch, and that came about straight from the pressure applied, and Morgan there, and Atwell tracking back well with the necessary intervention. It was Dan Morgan started that attack, and for the reception of Bhavan Atwell. Much worse for Gold Coast Knights. Swinging corner and off the head of Peck. Whole lot of protests from Knights about that one, so that's not the giveaway. I don't know what is. And it is a wall of blue for Penn Power to try and break down. Finally, the opener right there. It is Joseph Hitchcock at the near post, and that is the breakthrough that we've been waiting for. So in the 73rd minute is Joseph Hitchcock. From that range, not a whole lot could be done about that. The crowd of bodies made it so hard to get through. And that could be the goal that sends Penn Power to round 6. 2 wins away from a return to the national stage. Second goal of the season for Joseph Hitchcock. Polyak, who scored 5 goals in their round 4 win, looking to turn provider. It's time for Knights to find a way to dig deep. Frustrated shove there from Dixon. Goals for Polyak in round 4. It's a 9-0 win. Way to surface Paradise Apollo. Hat-trick on the night for Brenton Fox as well.
Gampang besok aja.
Tough when you score a hat-trick and get upstaged by your teammate, but it's a win, so I'm guessing they're all good with that. As across from Polyak now falls for Greenwood, who fired it straight across the 18-yard box. Hitchcock looking for second from range. Can't get the direction he needs on that. How much longer until we see the introduction of Mirza Muradovic, Gold Coast Knights? Ramora out of control, and Polyak almost breaking free, but goodbye to Silva. Atwell is hauled down fairly unceremoniously. And as we've seen on a few occasions tonight, players offering their opinion to Issy Crespo, the referee. It's broken from a set piece. Can they fire back from one with the line from Ramora? Polyak eventually just entering it clear, but only as far as Beckwith. Sniper ball there for Atwell, and well, there may have been a few calls for a penalty. It was Ivan Atwell for the free kick. Brown trying to slide that ball through, but Atwell more interested in knocking Brodie Boyce out of the contest.
Masnya bisa pakai kameranya.
The other results from round 5 of the SEQ qualifiers in the Australia Cup. Lions 7-0 over South West Queensland. Moreton Bay 4-0 over Caboolture. Broadbeach getting by Western Pride on penalties. Sunshine Coast Vi getting by Redlands on penalties. Brisbane City 6-0 over North Pine. And last night, Logan 2-1 over Pine Hills. Over 10 men for most of that match. And Olympic, like they were in trouble very briefly against Redcliffe Dolphins. It was 2-0 around about the hour mark, and then Olympic just hit the accelerator. Ended up winning that one 9-2. Gallant effort, it has to be said, by Redcliffe Dolphins. Wow. Holding strong and getting the ball back. And Martin couldn't do much there, but he's trying to get the ball back here. Morgan. Now trying to jinx it. Probably would be my man of the match so far. And Malachi Samira just can't get the cross away. Can fire it into the advertising boards behind Josh Langdon's goal. Have another change coming up. Is Christian Bromora coming to the end of his shift. Somewhat hinted a couple of minutes ago, it is the former Brisbane Roar and Wellington Phoenix A-League men's player, Mirza Muradovic. 4 goals over 21 appearances in the national competition. Gold Coast Knights love him to pop up with one now. He scored 3 in the NPL. Also without one of their attacking mainstays, Pasquale DeVito, tonight. He's red-carded in the Gold Coast derby. Now forward it goes. Here could be the icing on the cake for Penn Power. If they can find the chance there, an all-or-nothing block. Austin Ludwig, that is as good as a goal for Gold Coast Knights. Well, almost as good as a goal.
Kalau ini satu, oke, tinggal dipoles-poles lagi dikit, selesai.
Had to get that
Tidur
challenge
dah.
just right. This is a 1-goal game.
Hai.
Can his teammates finish the job and get them back on level terms? Tired pass from Brown. Martin getting it out for Ludwig. Comes across towards the back post. Looking for Dixon.
Sawadikap.
Panic, that was the way I think by
Minang
Rigby.
kong, nakaminang kong.
10 minutes now for Power to hold out. Will Gold Coast Knights get the equaliser? Send this to extra time. Chased by Muradovic and very well defended by Rigby. Where Power could be poised to strike. Fox going for a run. He's got Hoyak in support outside. Atwell. Back Langdon. Perhaps wisely. Picking it up instead, looking to restart the attack. Knights needing to get players forward.
Gusti sekali yang satu.
Nothing else. This result however this game finishes, will guarantee that we'll have a new side in there. And Malachi Love-Samira seals it for Penn Power, surely putting them 2-0 up over Gold Coast Knights. It was a loose touch in midfield by the substitute Atwell and a smart ball forward by Josh Woolley on the left foot. And Malachi Love-Samira makes no mistake. Knights pushing forward for the equaliser, found themselves opened up on the break. How good was that assist from Josh Woolley? And now Gold Coast Knights needing something of a miracle. They are to keep their hopes alive of reaching the Australia Cup national stage. But as I was in the middle of saying just before that chance, the fact that one of these sides will be going home tonight, and so this provisionally, but it looks like it will be Gold Coast Knights, does mean that we will have at least one different side making the Australia Cup national stage. Sunshine State. North Edge Hill, very good in their qualification run. Lions are into round 6 as well. Going to be another yellow card shown. Crespo taking a fair bit of back chat this afternoon, or this evening it has to be said. Shows the card to Van Atwell.
Kenapa? Ada? Iya ada. Ini besok ada ganti nanggung.
Iya besok pagi.
Ah.
Sebelum si kotak.
Strike. Kind of went close, and Langdon showing plenty of urgency to get the ball back and restart play. Quite roll it into position. He slips as he played that one, but thankfully it still found the head of Ludwig. Gregory Terrace contingent that have got power into this position thus far. Joseph Hitchcock and Malachi Love-Samira, who were teammates, black and red, for the local GPS competition. There is Hitchcock, who's even in 11 or so games thus far is really grown as a player, taking full advantage of the minutes afforded to him. And Brown with the ball forward. It could break now for Muratovic, and still not cleared by Power, but can be cleared now with the free kick. Final substitution window used by Penn Power. So Knights still holding out the spark. First of all, they need to get the ball back, which has not been an easy task to do off Morgan all night. Substitute Earwicker. Back with clearance. Can only find the head of Brody Boyce. And those of you who may be curious, I'm not 100% sure when the draw for round 6 will be, but those fixtures will be coming up very soon, surely, because the national stage draw coming up at the end of June. So 2 rounds of Australia Cup qualification here in the Sunshine State to catch up on. After all, I've had a fairly interrupted season thus far with the flooding and weather events. The heavy deflection, able to get it back off Samira. Now Nichols. The blind pass trying to pick out Peck. Brown tired and not on the same page, and now Power could be in.
Indra nggak jadi kesini katanya.
Round De Silva.
Nggak jadi. Iya.
Tired effort as much as anything else.
Dia ke kampus katanya Indra.
Brown.
Dia yang
Too much of an
dia yang
angle on that
kuliah.
pass, unable to find Nichols.
Kuliah malam kayaknya. Iya. Sastra.
Polyak just happy to play that one off Atwal.
Sastra Inggris apa sastra apa dia? Hampir keguruan dia.
That is
Apa bohong dia kayaknya ya?
played here at AJ Kelly Park. Actually,
Bohong pasti
AJ
Bang
Kelly
Ken.
Park. But if your Power colours, is a result that will warm not only your heart, but I'm sure several other parts of
Di
you.
mana? Oh iya kayaknya cewek.
Power for the second goal for Peninsula.
Wih lama sekali namanya nih. Ada tadi mas kuliahnya? Kuliah anu apa ya?
TV presenters would say
Itu loh bookingannya.
are the 2 most important aspects to a lot of things.
Oh bulan depan.
Football
Fully
team.
book. Belum ya? Patah kakinya. Ini pemain sembarang. Enggak tenang bola tendang kaki dia.
Earwicker
Baik.
ball with Upwell paying
Yeah.
very close attention, and now here is Love Samira. Wouldn't he love a double tonight? Instead he'll try and square it for Polyak. Not battling too hard for that one. Brown marshalled there by Hitchcock. Strong since coming on at half time, and Muradovic can't be found by Nichols. Check of the watch from Issy Crespo. Too long left. Now get a ball from this near sideline.